on our Schoology page. So what? 2. Question 2 has a point that involves 0, so it makes life a little bit. I mean, it could make life easier if you didn't use a matrices method.
But it's a y equals 0, not x equals 0.
I'm just saying, it's more. There's more to do. Do you want to do 4 or 5? 4's got a lot of negatives.
Let's do 4.
Doing 5?
Yes. 4.
I already said 5, so let's do 5. Build your system. Hey guys, we're doing 5 together to get it done. So we have.
It's still 3, 4, right?
It'll still be a 3, 4 because we have x and y in each of these. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up with my y's on the right side. So I'm going to use my x's first. So my x squared will be 4a plus 2b plus c equal to my y value of 1. Then my x squared of 1 is just 1a plus 1b plus c equals -1. And 16a plus 4b plus c equals -7. Any issues building that?
How do you get to the b? How do you get to the coefficient in the b? Wait, wouldn't b be -1?
Which b?
The second one.
This one?
Yeah. Why isn't it?
That's x.
Yeah, I know, but isn't x? Oh wait, what?
X
I'm
is
an
1.
idiot, never mind.
Y is -1.
Okay.
So, remember, this is using, well, I should put the y last then if I'm going to do that. This is using x squared a. We normally would not write it in this order, but when we use the coefficients, we are x, b, c, all equal to y. Because that's a manipulation of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, which is our standard form.
Alright, I got it.
With me?
Yeah.
Cool. So, any other issues or mistakes that I've made? Are we good? So then, and we can what?
Can answers like be different?
Oh, I did it wrong.
What do you mean?
I did like the manual way yesterday, and I got to the answer that Emma got from the graphing way, but it still works.
I'd have to look at it. Let me look at it at some point. So, enter your matrix menu. We are going to edit a matrix. We might as well call this, I'm going to call it E since we're on problem 5. It's going to be a 3 by 4 because I have 3 variables. And we plug in our 4, our 2, 1, and 1. Down to the second row, 1, 1, 1, and -1. Make sure you use that negative, not the minus. Third row, 16, 4, 1, and -7. Any questions on plugging the values into your matrix?
Wait, you got -2a. What? -2a.
Dude, this is all the way to the right. So it's this,
Uh-huh.
and then my
Oh,
right
oh, oh.
side.
That's the.
Always pay attention to where the brackets are.
Alright, no, I was for a second, I was like, is that the end screen?
That's the end screen. And also you have coordinate point location here. Third row down, fourth column over. Alright, so then exit. That's the really important big step. Exit and clear so you're back to main clean screen.
What does it do if you don't exit?
Then when you go to RF, it'll plug it into the matrix as opposed to plugging into where you can actually do things. So then we want to get to our reduced row echelon form. So we're going to hit second, go back into the matrix menu, and go to our math functions of our matrices. Scroll down to RF or just hit B. Plug that to your main menu. We want to RF matrix E, so in your matrix menu, select E. We're not editing now, we're just selecting. Close your parentheses, and that builds. You get an A value, -2, B value of 8, C value of -7.
And then when you plug it back into the equation, you square that first a value, right?
No, because this,
Oh.
so this builds your f of x equals negative 2 x squared plus 8x minus 7. Because those are your coefficients and or constant.
Okay.
Because it was your A, B, C.
Is there, like, do you have to use f of x or is y, like...
They mean the same thing.
No, but, like, which one is, like...
F of x is straight up saying the function at the value of
So
x.
it's like
Y is saying the output.
It's gonna say-
So f of x is kind of specific to the fact that it is a function.
So which one do you prefer?
Either. I really don't have a preference.
Number. How do you get rid of these off your calculator?
How do you get rid of what?
How do you get rid of them
Yo,
off your
Caleb, just
calculator?
1 second.
A what?
And just clear.
Oh, you can just clear it? Okay. Never mind, we're good. No, I didn't do it.
Or just go to edit.
Edit, just clear it? No, it's still good.
Let's look at quadratic regression. Oh, dang. We're out of time. So, tomorrow,
This was
we...
worth it.
This was worth it. We will pick this up and we will teach you how the calculator does quadratic regression, which is kind of the same thing except instead, you guys might want to hear this.
Wait, do we take the other one?
I still got to talk about that too, so like packing up doesn't need you to be talking. Instead of having to build a system of equations and then plugging it all into a matrix, all we do with quadratic regression is plug in all the x, y points that we have, and the calculator does it.
I like this.
So, because you have to understand every method that you can take. So, try the homework, answer any of the questions that you can based on using the Matrices method. If you want to borrow the calculators, they need to stay in Phoenix so that you can use them at extensions or whenever else, but I need to have 20 back here by the end of the day, please.
Bye, Mr. Hodge.
Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Mr. Hudson, can you do something?